Hi, I'm Alex. Welcome back to Bike Matters. Today we're looking at the top 10 125cc custom cruisers on the market for 2020. In at number 10 is the Renegade Commando 125. Specializing in producing American-style motorcycles, and as the name suggests, the Renegade Commando is based on a vintage US military bike. So we start this list off with something pretty unique. The Renegade Commando is a beefy 125, both in its size and performance. And whilst it does output 12.1 brake horsepower, which puts it near the top of the list in terms of power, it's also one of the heaviest bikes, weighing in at 172 kilos with its full 18-litre tank. Now that is a lot of tank, so it's perfect for a long distance cruiser, and it does have a USB charger for any accessories as well. The Renegade Commando 125 is priced at £2,249. At number 9 we have the Zontes Mantis 125i. A relatively new Chinese brand who have been producing impressive budget bikes, the Mantis 125i is no different. It's certainly unique, looking like an interesting fusion between a street bike and a chopper, with its low slung seat and high bars, but aggressive angular front light. The Mantis is powered by a 124cc 4-stroke engine that puts out a respectable 10.7 brake horsepower and has front and rear linked disc brakes. The Mantis does keep it relatively simple, and for a good price, brand new of £1,499, this is a great little commuter for the money. Number 8, the Motorini Box 125i. A fantastic looking American style cruiser, the Motorini Box 125i is powered by a parallel twin 4-stroke motor, outputting a decent 11.3 brake horsepower. Now, parallel twins are quite uncommon for a 125cc motorcycle, as it does often increase the weight of the bike and for not much equivalent return. The Box 125i weighs in at 165 kilograms dry, which is manageable for a low slung cruiser like this, but when you add in the fluids, it does go up quite a bit. Now, it does have a 19-litre fuel tank, which is colossal for a 125. This motorcycle can go on long journeys and will feel planted on the road, and it will give you that comfortable commute that you're looking for. It's available in a lovely thunder grey colour scheme, and this beautiful looking bike with its blacked out engine and chrome detailing puts chrome pipes and USD forks in the mix as well. The low 710mm seat and big bike proportions all add to the authentic custom cruiser feel, and the angular bodywork gives it a unique spin. The Motorini Box 125i is priced at £2,699. Number 7, another American-inspired bike from this time the Vegas 125. The Vegas has a very unique look amongst these 125 customs. call it a sport cruiser, and it's a chunky, streamlined brute that has a lot of attention to detail in its visuals. Fully blacked out with red trim and big bike proportions, it's definitely a head turner. The engine is a liquid-cooled 4-stroke single that puts out 11.7 brake horsepower, but all that big bike muscle results in 172 kilo curb weight. It's not the lightest of bikes, but that kind of goes with the cruiser territory. The Vegas 125 starts at £2,399, has a great look and comes with a USB charging port and digital display. Number 6 is the Keeway K-Lite 125. A fusion of modern and retro style in a custom garage-built design, the K-Lite shares the same tried and tested air-cooled single-cylinder engine as the Keeway Superlight, and that has a 10.5 brake horsepower output. So you can expect a decent performance, and it only weighs 150 kilograms. With front and rear discs and 5 gears, not only does it look great, it's a solid commuting option with a claimed top speed of 65 miles per hour. The fuel tank is 11.8 litres, and it should see 100 miles per gallon at least achievable. And overall, this is a fantastic budget commuter. Now that price is £2,099. So the Keeway K-Lite 125 is a stylish and affordable 125cc custom that easily earns a place on this list. Now before we make it into the top 5, a quick word about Lexham Insurance, who power Bike Matters. So if you're looking at getting a 125cc cruiser on the road, you're going to need to get some insurance to go with it. So why not give Lexham a try for a quote? So whether it's online or over the phone, Lexham's best deals are direct. So if you get in touch with them and you let them know Bike Matters sent you, they'll be getting you on the road and sorted with a competitive quote. Our number 5 bike is the Lexmoto Michigan 125. So another lovely looking bike in a vintage custom cruiser design. The Michigan is a Chinese built budget machine that offers great value for money. Exuding that American cruiser style with big bike looks, the engine is an air-cooled single cylinder with a maximum power output of 10.5 brake horsepower. Capable of a claimed 173 miles per gallon with its 13.5 litre fuel tank, the main selling point of this bike is that it's an economical commuter, and it has an 18-inch front wheel and 15-inch rear to mean it's going to be very stable on the road. The other huge selling point of this bike is the price. It's just £1,649 brand new. Now, it may not have a lot of fancy features, but it looks great, has solid build quality, and gets the job done without costing an arm and a leg. Our pick for number 4 is the Sinnis Hoodlum. It's another head-turning 125 with loads of style, and admittedly it is very similar to the Michigan, but it just cuts ahead for us as the styling is a little bit better on the Hoodlum, and Brett did actually review this one himself. The blacked out engine and piggyback suspension are standout touches, and it has a range of matte paint jobs that all look fantastic. The high bars and classic circular headlight all add to the traditional vibe of the bike, and Brett was certainly impressed by the performance on the road. The Sinnis Hoodlum uses a 125cc single-cylinder 4-stroke engine, and at 11.2 brake horsepower is one of the more powerful bikes on the list. Combined with the electronic fuel injection, this motorcycle will handle city commutes in style with a good top end. The Hoodlum starts at £2,199, and for an extra 40 quid, you can get a cool looking leather luggage set for the front and rear. If you want to find out more about this bike, make sure you watch Brett's review. It's going to be linked in the description. So we make it to the top 3, and at number 3, we have the Highway Star 125 from AJS Motorcycles. One of the more expensive bikes on the list, it is also, in my opinion, one of the best looking, and it's still under the 3K mark. Although definitely a 125cc, it could be mistaken for a fully fledged Harley. It does only come in black with stylish chrome plating and a twin shotgun exhaust, but the thick upside down front forks and a whopping 19 litre fuel tank further add to its big bike feel. The huge fuel tank isn't just for show either. Combined with electronic fuel injection, the bike can achieve 94 miles per gallon. And with a comfy cruiser riding position, this is another economical and effective commuter bike that will soak up the miles. The engine is a 125cc 4-stroke twin with a maximum 11.4 brake horsepower output, but it is on the heavier side for a 125 with a dry weight of 164 kilos. So you add in your fuel, you add in your oil, and it will go up a bit from that. Still, that's not a lot compared to the traditional custom cruiser itself. The price for the AJS Highway Star 125 starts at £2,999, so I did say it's just under the 3K mark. In at number 2 is the Hyosung Aquila 125. Now this one was given a huge update in 2019 with a brand new look that transforms it from a vintage style cruiser to a blacked out Sportster style custom. The Aquila 125 is the most expensive bike on the list, starting at £3,629, but it's also the most powerful. The engine is a liquid-cooled V-twin with a maximum power of 14 brake horsepower, which is almost at the limit for a learner-legal 125cc motorcycle. The usual high weight of custom bikes, in this case 165 kilos, means it won't be keeping up with the 125 sports bikes in acceleration, but it will reach 60 miles per hour smoothly and keep on pulling whilst being very comfortable on the road. The Hyosung Aquila 125 offers great build quality, strong performance, and the new design looks fantastic. And at number 1, the Keeway Superlight 125. A beautiful 125cc motorcycle that has managed to achieve the traditional cruiser look and feel whilst living up to its name with a 134 kilo dry weight, so it is super light. According to Keeway, this is now their top selling bike, and it's easy to see why. The engine is a single cylinder 4-stroke with 10.5 brake horsepower and 9,000 RPM, which is not bad for the 125cc category. On top of that, it has a 15 litre fuel tank and can achieve 110 miles per gallon, making it a very economical choice as a commuter, especially combined with its low price of £2,099. The Superlight comes in a range of finishes, all look great and all come with blacked out pipes and stylish chrome detailing. There is also an SE version for an extra £100 that adds a front screen, leather saddlebags and protective engine bars in a chrome finish. Great bike for our number 1. So what do you think of our top 10 custom cruisers list? Are there any that we missed out, any that I should be including on the next one? Let us know down below in the comments and I'll be sure to reply to you. As always, thank you for watching the video and getting this far. If you've enjoyed the list, like the video, it really does help us out. If you subscribe and hit the notification bell as well, if you fancy it, you'll be notified of all of our latest releases for both reviews and top 10 lists. I'll see you on the next one.